Philadelphia. Charles Sonny Liston, the #1 heavyweight challenger, battles Albert Westphal from Hamburg, Germany. Promoter, Championship Sports, Tom Poland, president. And now to Convention Hall in Philadelphia and Les Kiter.
Good evening, boxing fans. From Convention Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, tonight it's the 10-round heavyweight battle matching Sonny Liston, the #1 contender in the NBA honor. Sonny Liston. You see Westphal from Hamburg, Germany, twice the heavyweight champion of Germany. And tonight he takes on in Sonny Liston the man who hopes to fight Floyd Patterson for the heavyweight title next summer. Westphal with his trainer at ringside. And in there with him is Tom Fort, his manager, the gentleman taking off his robe. And also in the corner, Sonny Sharon and Bobby Gleason, the veteran boxing manager and promoter who once handled Ace Armstrong and Phil Terranova, the featherweight champ. And coming in the ring on the left side of your screen now is Sonny Liston, reputed to be the most feared man in boxing at any weight. Liston, who has won 32 out of 33 fights, 22 by knockout, and Westphal, who has won a total of 24 fights in 34. One bit of irony, Liston tonight is making his hometown debut, the first time he has ever fought in Philadelphia. And in the ring with Sonny, you see Willie Reddish, his chief second, one-time Philadelphia heavyweight, along with Joe Polino and Gene Johnson. Liston this afternoon at the weigh-in came in at 212¼ pounds, Westphal 195. And as you will recognize, Liston towers over his opponent, standing 6 feet and a half inch, while Westphal 5 feet 7½ inches. 22 of Liston's 33 victories have been by knockout, and his only defeat, that by Marty Marshall, early in his career. He later gained revenge. He lost to Marshall in Detroit, September 7, 1954, and then knocked Marshall out in Pittsburgh in 1956. The referee that you see over in the corner talking to the ring announcer is the veteran Zach Clayton, whose first major fight as a referee was the Joe Walcott-Ezra Charles heavyweight championship battle in Pittsburgh. Westphal chatting with his manager, Tom Fort.
Good evening, ladies
and into the ring.
Tonight's bout, under the promotion of the Championship Sports Incorporated, supervised by the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission, James Crowley, chairman. The other members of the commission from Pittsburgh, Paul Sullivan, the local member, Alfred E. Klein. The officials appointed by the commission for tonight's bouts, judging Jimmy Mina, Nick Spano, counting for the knockdowns, Joe Servino, timekeeper J.J. Harrington, the commission doctors in attendance at the ringside, Dr. Wilbur Strickland and Dr. Alfred Ayala Jr. Your referee, Zach Clayton. This bout, 10 rounds, wearing black trunks, weighing 195 pounds, from Germany, Albert Westphal. And his opponent wearing white trunks with black stripes, weighing 212¼ pounds, from Philadelphia, Charles Sonny Liston. 10 rounds.
He understands a little English, but speak to him very slow, see?
Both of you men received your instructions this afternoon in the Boxing Commissioner's office. So therefore, there's very little I can add. I want you to protect yourself at all times because you're on your own. In the event of a knockdown, the fella getting knocked down, I want him to take an 8-second count. Kneeling or standing, it makes no difference. The fella scoring the knockdown, I want him to go to the furthest neutral corner, remain there till he's told to resume fighting. He come out beforehand, I'll chase him back. 3 knockdowns in any given round, the fight's automatically over. That clear to you, Liston? That clear to you, Westphal? Any questions, Liston? Any questions, Westphal? Good luck to both of you. Come out fighting at the bell. Shake hands now.
Fighters ready. Sonny Liston in the white trunks, Albert Westphal in the black. The ring announcer, Pete Byron. And here we go with round number 1. That was the 10-second warning. Liston, reputedly one of the finest left jabs among recent heavyweights. It was the left jab that landed. Another one pushed Westphal back. Liston taking all those punches from the gloves. That left jab, snake-like. Westphal's first punch landing right high in the head, but he got out of there in a hurry. Westphal seems to respect Liston and that left hand. Sonny Liston, who has knocked out 22 of his 33 opponents. Westphal has 12 KOs. Westphal moving counterclockwise to avoid that left hand. Westphal tries to tie him up, but gets out of there in a hurry. Westphal missing some of his punches in this first round. Liston making them count. Westphal has never been knocked off his feet until now. That's the first time Westphal has ever been on the floor. Count is 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The fight is over in the first round. Albert Westphal caught a combination left and right, and as you saw, the right set him down. First on his haunches, nose into the canvas, and then out and over on his back. Albert Westphal knocked out in the first round by Sonny Liston, who by virtue of this one-round KO tonight has taken a long step toward a fight with Floyd Patterson. Westphal beginning to come around. Boy, he caught a left and right combination that upended him, and the lights went out. Actually, it was one of the first punches that Sonny Liston threw. It was primarily the left jab until he got Westphal up in the corner right above us and then let go with the combination, and the lights went out. The official time has not as yet been announced. Pete Byron, the ring announcer, talking to Sonny Liston, along with Sonny's manager in the ring tonight, Georgie Katz, who was outside at the outset of the fight. Willie Reddish, Joe Polino, and Gene Johnson, working his corner, had very little to do. Westphal not kicking in the first round, and there's Pete Byron declaring him the winner in the first round. In just a moment, we'll go into the ring for an interview with the winner. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. We understand Westphal up on his feet. Albert is okay. The young man from Hamburg, Germany, now sitting on the stool in mid-ring. Americans throughout Canada, we'd like to offer our sincerest congratulations for your one-round KO tonight.
Thank you.
Sonny, let me ask you something. Was that really the first serious punch you threw?
Yes, it was.
Just a moment, Sonny, while we get the official time from Pete.
of the first round, and the winner on a knockout, Charles Sonny Liston.
And there you have the knockout recorded by Sonny Liston tonight. Albert Westphal offering his congratulations. Albert Westphal offering his congratulations to Sonny, and Sonny, he called you a right fine sportsman, and certainly that's the kind of a loser you like to fight when he can hand out the plaudits like that.
Right.
Sonny, let me ask you about the first round. If you look back in review, what do you think was the decisive point when you threw the big punch that knocked him out?
What was the what?
When you knocked him out, describe the punch that you threw. You threw a left and right combination in the corner.
Yes, I did.
Did you know when he went down that the lights were out for good?
Yeah, I could feel it in my right shoulder.
You could feel it in your right shoulder, and that's the way a heavyweight can tell, or any other fighter, when he's really landed the knockout.
That's right, that's right.
Sonny, let's talk about your future now. After this one-round knockout, as you know, in Toronto, Floyd Patterson will be defending his title against Tom McNeely. Who do you want to fight in the ring in your next engagement?
The man got the title.
Mr. Floyd Patterson, currently the heavyweight champion. Let us ask you this, Sonny. What have you heard are your chances of getting that title fight?
I think it's very good from what I hear.
And if you get that title fight, how much training do you need? How many months or how many weeks do you want to get ready for that one?
Well, I leave it up to my trainer. He
calls the shot.
He's calling so far up to now.
Sonny, let me ask you this question. Tonight you weigh 212. Some of the reporters say you should be about 5 pounds under that when you go into a title fight. What do you feel about your weight?
That might have been their fighting weight. If my fighting weight, my trainer tells me what weight I should fight at.
All right, let's put it this way. Do you feel that you were in the peak of condition and in fine fighting form before you got in the ring tonight?
I was in the best shape I ever been in.
Sonny, you proved it to all of us. Congratulations, and we'll hope you get that championship.
Thank you. I would like to say hello to Mount Wilner in Denver, Colorado.
Fine, Sonny. Thank you very much. Sonny Liston, winner by a one-round knockout. And now we're going to talk with the man who came all the way from Hamburg, Germany tonight, Albert Westphal. And Albert, we'd like to congratulate you for a notable effort in there. You were in with a big man who can really hit.
No, it was impossible. He has such a hard blow in his right hand, and I couldn't see it.
You didn't see that right coming?
No, I didn't
Albert,
see
look this way so you can be seen all over the country on television.
Yes, but now I feel better. It was a correct knockout, you know
well,
what it is. Right?
You look
it's
fine.
It's better than I get so much blow. You understand?
Well, let me ask you this. Would you like another shot at Sonny Liston?
I don't understand you.
Would you like to fight him again?
Oh, no.
Once was enough.
I do not want it.
All right, Albert, how about your fighting career? Do you plan to go on when you get back to Germany and continue as a heavyweight?
Oh, yes, I will do it.
We wish you the very best of luck, and thank you very much for coming over, and